So this is a quick tutorial to show you how to work the setup round for the Controlled Chaos brioche hat MKAL. You've got 78 stitches on your hat, and so I'm actually just showing you over 20 stitches, but I'm going to show you the important stitches that you won't be necessarily familiar with. These will actually translate to separate videos for brioche right slant decreases, brioche left slant decreases, and then increases. There's the brioche 4-stitch increase and the bark yarn over bark, which is hard to say, but it's BRK yarn over BRK. I'm going to show you the setup round because it's a little bit different. We don't have our brioche stitches in place yet, but why we're doing this in the first round is so that we can begin the shaping on our brim right away. So I will show you very quickly. I'm just going to get through the first couple of stitches. We're just going to be working our setup round normally. So knitting one, bringing the, oh, I've got the wrong color. We'll start using the right color. Using color A, and we're going to knit our first stitch, bring our working yarn to the front, slip one, knit one, or purlwise, knit one, bring the yarn to the front, slip one purlwise, knit one, bring our working yarn to the front, slip one. Okay, so now we're going to get to the first decrease. So the way to do this in the instructions is we're going to slip a stitch knitwise, knit the next stitch, and pass the slipped stitch over. That's one stitch decrease, but brioche is always worked in pairs, so our decreases need to be worked in twos. So we're now going to slip that stitch purlwise over to the left hand needle, pick up the second stitch on the left hand needle and pass it over the first stitch, which now creates a double decrease. You can see both of those aqua stitches. And now I'm going to move that working stitch back to the right hand needle so we can continue on. So this would be considered a working stitch, so we're going to bring the working yarn to the front, we're going to slip a stitch purlwise, and now we're going to increase. So this is a center increase, so we're going to need to increase 4 stitches because we're going to work another 2-stitch decrease. So this one we're going to knit a stitch, oops, don't lose that stitch on the left hand needle, yarn over, knit a stitch. So now you've effectively got 3 stitches in there, yarn over one more time, and knit one more time into that stitch. So we've now got 5 stitches worked into that single stitch. And then we'll continue to, or we'll work one more, slip one yarn over, and now we're going to work the left slanting decrease. So we will slip that stitch knitwise, and we're actually going to knit these 2 stitches together and then pass that slipped stitch over, so you can see that that's a double decrease again. You've got both of your aqua stitches. And now we'll continue to the end of the round by working our slip one yarn over, knit ones to create our pattern of the brioche. There we go. So now we would work the setup round 2, working those stitches back into the setup, and continue on. Come on back in just a few